If you've ever been accountable for reaching a goal in your life, then you will know that accountability is key. It's been said, and statistics have proven, that if you are trying to achieve a goal or reach some certain level of success, if you're accountable to someone else, you are so much more likely to achieve your success. It's actually been said that if you write your goal down, it's like 66 or 67% more likely that you're going to achieve success. But if you share your goals with others, if you're accountable with someone and actually speak your goals, then you are 95% more likely to achieve your goal, to achieve your success. So are you ready to be accountable in your weight loss journey? I know many of you are following along because you're in a weight loss journey, and that's what I'm talking about accountability today about. Accountability is crucial. Accountability is key. And I love what John Lemmy says. He says this: accountability separates the wishers in life, like I wish I could lose the weight. It separates the wishers in life from the action takers that care enough about their future to account for their daily actions. So, are you a wisher for weight loss, or are you an action taker in your weight loss journey? If you're only wishing, it's time you get accountable. Now, someone in our community asked us to talk about how do you find a good accountability partner? And on the opposite side, how are you, or how can you be a good accountability partner for weight loss? So if you're new here, welcome. I'm Ruth, and usually it's my daughter and I, Casey and I, but today you just have me, and I'm going to give you 5 tips, or 5 good reasons, or 5 ways to look for a good accountability partner. And then I'm going to give you 5 ways on how to be yourself a good accountability partner for someone else. So let's dig in. I'm going to say number 1, if you're looking for a good accountability partner, you want to look for someone who shares the same goals and values as you do. Like if you are a woman of faith, you want to have a partner that's also probably a woman of faith, because you're going to have the same shared values. Like you're both going to want to treat your body like a temple. You're going to understand the language. You're going to know that church is a priority, or that, inviting God into your weight loss journey is number 1. So you're both going to share that right off the bat, and that's going to make it more easy to actually communicate. You're going to understand each other better. It's also probably good if you find a partner that's doing the same plan or similar plan to you, because like if you're doing our 10-day WeighDown plan and someone is doing, I'm going to say Atkins, where they're only eating meat or very little carbs, well, your whole outlook on the way you're going into fueling your body and being accountable then is so much different. So have the shared values. That is one really important thing on looking for a good accountability partner. Make sure that you're like, if exercise in moving your body is a value that you hold dear, like I do, then you want your partner to have that value as something they think is very important as well. So that is number 1. Look for shared goals and values that are similar. Number 2 is reliability and commitment. Choose someone who is reliable and committed to your process, because your accountability partner should be someone you can count on. You should count on them to be consistent on checking in on you. If they're not, well, what good are they? So you want someone who is going to be there for you for the long haul. Or maybe you're going to say, let's do this for a month and give it a try and see how we work out. But you want someone who's also committed to their goals just like you are. So that is number 2, reliability and commitment. Number 3 is open communication. Opt for someone who you can have an open, honest conversation with. Open, honest communication. You should be able to feel comfortable discussing your weight loss journey with them. You should be able to feel comfortable about setbacks and communicating that with them. You should be able to feel vulnerable with them and, you should not have any fear of judgment, but you also want to be able to share your progress. You want to be able to, I'm going to say, be vulnerable is really, really important. So if you're not comfortable and you don't feel safe with them because you can't communicate with them properly, then probably they're not the right person for you. Number 4 is you want someone who's going to be supportive and encouraging for you. You don't want someone who's negative. So seek out a partner who is going to encourage you and motivate and inspire you to keep going. That positive reinforcement can significantly boost your motivation and help you overcome obstacles or challenges that you're facing. So you want that positive person, someone who is going to encourage you. Number 5, tip or way, or how you want the person to be when you're looking for an accountability partner, is to have a similar lifestyle and maybe a similar schedule. So you don't want someone from a different time zone, for instance, if you're going to be talking to them or chatting. You don't want someone who's like 6 hours time change from you if you want them to get back to you quickly on what you're texting them, or you want some kind of a lifestyle. Like if you're going to be texting all the time, you don't want someone who's never going to look at their phone. If you're going to get on like FaceTime or Zoom and meet, well, you want someone who's not afraid of getting on Zoom with you. So these are all things to really look for when you're looking for a good accountability partner. It's going to make it easier to coordinate check-ins, like if they have a similar schedule to you. You don't want someone who's at work on night shift and sleeping all day if you're the opposite. So you kind of want to be on the same wavelength, so to speak, because the consistency is going to be there for you a lot easier. And if you're similar lifestyles. Okay. Those are my 5 ways to help you find a good accountability partner. You might have other things that you think of, but I hope this is really helping you, or I hope this will really help you find someone, because I want you to have an accountability partner. I want you to be successful in reaching your weight loss goals, or maybe it's another goal, but accountability is key. It's going to help you stay consistent. It's going to help you for the long haul. So don't be afraid of it. Step out of your comfort zone. I'm going to say, move past your fear. Look for someone. And if you're looking for someone for weight loss, it's okay to go into our Facebook community, which is Healthy Christian Living with Ruth and Casey, and ask someone, make a post and say, hey, I'm looking for an accountability partner. I'm on this time zone. I want someone who is doing the 10-day WeighDown Plan or whatever plan you're doing. But you can go ahead and ask for that in the Facebook group. See who comes alongside you. You never know. You might become best friends from across the miles, but it's okay. You're going to have accountability, and that is key. We want you to be successful. So how can we be a good accountability partner? I'm going to give you 5 ways that you can be a good partner. Number 1 is learn to actively listen. Active listening is a practice when you actually are focused in and dialed in on what they are saying. It takes skill to actually actively listen. You're not thinking about what you're going to say while they're talking. No, you're listening while they're talking. While they share about their challenges and their victories and their concerns, you are actively engaged in listening. You might be going, oh, wow, good. Right. Yes, I agree. But let them talk. Let them communicate. And then give constructive feedback after you have actively engaged in listening. That is really key, because so often we just want to interrupt, we want to jump in, but that is not actively listening. So number 1, actively listen. Number 2, be consistent in checking in with them. When you have an accountability partner, you want them to be consistent. Now you have to be consistent on checking in with them. Now, when you're deciding when you're going to check in, like maybe it's going to be a morning and a night check-in. Maybe it's going to be an afternoon check-in. Maybe it's going to be every other day. Maybe it's going to be just daily in the evenings. Whatever you decide with your partner, make sure you stick to that. Check in when you say you will. Mean what you say and say what you mean. Like walk your talk. If you say you're going to do something, do it. So actively, consistently check in with them. That makes it so much more accountable for your partner. Okay, number 3, celebrate their successes. Wow. You don't know how important this is. Like give them a pat on the back, like cheer them on, do a woo, like do the happy dance for them, do whatever it takes, but celebrate their wins, both the small wins and the big wins. I'm going to say the small wins are even more important, but acknowledge your partner's progress, not their perfection so much, their progress. Yes, maybe they're perfection if they're perfect, but we know they're not going to be perfect. But make sure you acknowledge their achievements. Give them what they need. Give them that celebration time and just cheer them on. That's really important. Number 4, offer constructive feedback. Now, I'm not saying give them condemnation. Tell them they're doing a terrible job. No, I'm saying offer constructive feedback. Be honest and respectful when providing feedback, because sometimes you do have to explain the truth with love, and maybe you need them to open up and be willing to hear the hard stuff, but maybe offer your constructive suggestions in like a sandwich where it's positive and then like something they need to work on, and then another positive. So that is constructive criticism, where you're helping them overcome obstacles, but you're not just telling them they're a failure, because that's not going to help anyone. It wouldn't help you. It wouldn't help me. So we want to do constructive feedback in a positive way. I hope that makes sense. Number 5, lead by example. If you want to be a good accountability partner, lead by your own example, and you can say, oh, yeah, I understand what you're talking about. I struggle with that too. And this is how my partner helped me, or this is what I did to overcome that. You might have some really good ideas to share with them that is really going to help them. But being a role model by demonstrating dedication to your own health and fitness is going to be crucial. It's going to help motivate them and inspire them onwards. By following these pointers, you can actually help transform someone's life. You can be the catalyst that helps them move forward in their weight loss journey. Don't you want to do that for someone? I'm sure you want someone to do it for you, and you might want to do it for someone else as well. So I hope this has helped you. I hope these tips or these strategies help you learn to be a good accountability partner. But more than that, I hope that you become accountable, because accountability is key. And I'm just going to say, I love these quotes. I already said them to you, but we know that accountability is so important in a weight loss journey. It is in any aspect or any goal that you're working towards. But remember, it's a statement of personal promise, both to yourself and to the person that you're accountable with, to deliver specific, defined results. Be able to share openly and trust that you can win, because we know that we can do all things with Christ who strengthens us. Even finding an accountability partner. He knows what you need. He wants to give you the encouragement and the help. We have the power within us, but sometimes we have to take action ourselves. Maybe you have to step out of your comfort zone and look for an accountability partner. And it might mean the first time that you're ever going to be vulnerable and share your weight loss goals with someone else. That might be really difficult. Can you do it? Yes, you can. With positive encouragement, this is going to help you. It might be the catalyst to get you to your next goal. Remember, you are a beautiful woman chosen for greatness, and we believe in you. I hope this has helped you. I hope you have a great day, and I'm going to pray that you find a good accountability partner. Bye for now.